I always tell my high school and college students to shadow, shadow, shadow before determining a career path. But what is job shadowing and how do you effectively do so? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what job shadowing is, as well as highlight some tips on how to effectively get the most out of your shadowing experience. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Ryan Corte, and this is Ryan Reflects. On this channel, I provide you with personal development content as well as my thoughts on common life experiences and trending topics. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, throughout any point in the video, make sure you check out the notes and links in the description below. First and foremost, what the heck is job shadowing? At the end of the day, I actually tell every single person who is going to come in and work at our office to come in and shadow our team. And in doing so, they have the opportunity to see what the day-to-day operations of the office is and learn more about the practice, our culture, our environment. That's exactly what job shadowing is, right? It's when you go and you shadow a professional or a team of people or company, and you learn more about the day-to-day operations, the roles, their experience in those roles, how they got to those roles. So job shadowing is a fantastic tool that you have in your toolbox to really learn more about what you want to do in life or more about a role that you're about to get into. Tip number one, find somebody that you trust in the field that you want to be in shadow. And this sounds easier than it really may be. I recommend starting with family, friends, people in your neighborhood or community, but you really want to trust the person that you're shadowing, and they have to trust you because they're letting you into their professional life. Tip number two, confirm important details before you show up for shadowing. So where are you going to shadow? What time? For how long are you going to shadow? What do you need to wear? Do you need to wear a suit? Do you need to wear scrubs? That all depends. And most importantly, is there any particular forms or paperwork or online paperwork that you need to fill out before you show up? I know, when I was doing a lot of shadowing in healthcare facilities, I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork before I even showed up for privacy and security related purposes. So make sure you have that done before you show up for the shadowing opportunity. Tip number three, get there early. I mean, if you imagine that you typically get somewhere 15, 20 minutes early, get there 30 minutes early, because you never know what could happen on your commute the morning of. You oversleep, set a couple alarms, leave early, be early. Doesn't mean they're gonna take you early, but at least you're not the rate limiting factor, because the last thing you wanna do is show up late to something that somebody's volunteering to help you out with. Tip number four, research who you're shadowing and the company they work for. At the end of the day, we have this thing called Google. You're on YouTube right now. Those are great places to start. Check out their social media platforms. Any of that public facing information is something that you should absorb and know before going in. It also helps you think of specific questions you are going to want to ask throughout the process. And in fact, this is such an important topic. I created a separate video that I'm gonna link to above about questions you should be asking throughout the job shadowing process. Tip number five, enjoy the experience, take it all in, and make sure you take notes. So they're letting you into their professional life. You get to be in an environment that the vast majority of people really can't just walk right into. So once somebody allows you to come in and shadow them, enjoy that entire experience. Make sure you soak it all in. Take notes on a piece of paper, right? Don't go in and just start texting on your phone or typing on your phone and it looks like texting. Utilize pen and paper, take some notes. You can even do it on a laptop, a tablet, whatever it may be. Avoid using your phone though, because that just comes off unprofessional. Can I ask you a question real quick? If you're getting value out of this video, make sure you hit that like button below. Tip number six, avoid interruptions. Remember I just talked about this guy right here, the cellular device? Put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away. You should not be messaging other friends. You should not be taking anything for your social media, videos, pictures, unless they say, hey, you're welcome to take a picture or a video of this experience. Your phone should be out of sight and out of mind. It just comes off completely unprofessional. And the last thing you want to do is waste the time of the person that's allowing you to shadow and make them think, anything other than that you're a great person and that you're there for the experience. And being on your phone consistently throughout the process just rubs people the wrong way. Tip number seven, be yourself. At the end of the day, nobody can be you better than you. And you don't want to walk into a job shadowing experience and try to act like you're somebody else. You don't want to try to wow the person by not being authentic to who you are, because what's going to wow them more than you being you? Not to mention, don't go in and act like you know more than you already know. If they ask you questions you don't know the answer, tell them you can look it up or research it, or appreciate the fact that they're just asking you questions in general. But be yourself. Don't try to step out of your comfort zone. Be authentic. Be who you are. Tip number 8, network, right? If you have the opportunity to talk to anybody within the company and they're willing to talk to you, make sure that you put your best foot forward. Make sure you gather their contact information after the conversation that you have, and make sure you stash it away for following up down the road. This is a great time to talk to other people within a potential field that you are interested in and learn more about them and build that relationship. That is invaluable. Tip number 9, be kind and respectful. At the end of the day, even if you realize it's not the right profession for you, go through the entire process and put your best foot forward. Be kind to who you're working with, and understand that you may run into them down the road in life, maybe outside of a professional setting, and you still want to have a good personal relationship, or at least not burn any bridges before that relationship even started. So be kind and respectful throughout the entire process. Tip number 10, follow up with a thank you. Be thankful for the opportunity to shadow somebody. That was a volunteer opportunity for them to have you come into their world and see what they do on a day-to-day basis. An email is great, or a text message, but really go above beyond. A card, you can reach out with, some flowers or chocolates or whatever it may be to really wow them. Maybe you guys got to know each other on a personal level and you knew just a small little token of your appreciation through a small gift. That speaks volumes, right? Follow up with a thank you and you'll be so glad you did. Which leads me to our question of the day. What are some tips that you have for the job shadowing process? I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you stay tuned for my next video where we can reflect and grow stronger together.